house. Welcome to the light and love that is Unity of Lawrence. And in unity, we begin everything with prayer. So let's take a centering breath and open to the divine in all of us as we listen to this prayer. On this day, we dedicate our hearts to peace on earth. We appreciate everyone's spiritual journey and the abundant blessings bestowed upon us. In unity with all who seek to express freedom, joy, and transformation, we welcome our divine inheritance as creators. We come from love, as love, to be love. In harmony with this truth, we live to the best of our ability with a peaceful mind, a peaceful heart, and a peaceful spirit. And so it is. Amen. Our prayer chaplains are trained to hold sacred space with you and on one-on-one basis. So if there's anything in your heart to be held in prayer, we invite you to see a chaplain following today's service at the front of the sanctuary. And at this time, we're going to hold and pause for our brothers and sisters in Turkey and Syria in prayer as they recover from the devastating earthquake. And Diane Silver will offer a prayer.
Take a deep breath again, and we hold ourselves open to the divine within and without. We hold ourselves open to what seems impossible to be possible, for healing to flow, for rebuilding to come, for rescues to happen, and for us to find the strength and the love, and for all the people in Turkey and Syria to find the strength and the love that they need, for them to know that we are here holding them, and for us to know what is right for us to do. We hold them in our hearts. We hold them in our minds. And so it is. Amen.
And so as we center in the truth that we all are one, walking each other home, let's now do our other favorite thing, which is singing, as we rise and join Holly in singing, I Start My Day. I start my day with love. When I start my day with love, that's what I get. More of is love. I start my day with love. When I start my day with love, that's what I get. More of is love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Do that again. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. I feel those sensations. I start my day with peace. When I start my day with peace, I feel the sweet release of peace. I start my day with peace. When I start my day with peace, I feel the sweet release of peace. Peace, peace, peace. Peace, peace, peace. Peace, peace, peace. Peace, peace, peace. Well, let's greet each other this morning with our love and our peace. feeling the joy? I start my day with joy. When I start my day with joy, that's what I get more of, is joy. I start my day with joy. When I start my day with joy, everything I do is infused with joy. Joy, joy, joy. Joy, joy, joy. Joy, joy, joy. Joy, joy, joy. I start my day with joy. When I start my day with joy, everything I do is infused with joy. I start my day with joy. When I start my day with joy, everything I do is infused with joy. Joy, joy, joy. Joy, joy, joy. Joy, joy, joy. Joy, joy, joy. And we're going to focus back into that love that we're going to talk about today. I start my day with love. When I start my day with love, that's what I get more of, is love. I start my day with love. When I start my day with love, that's what I get more of, is love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Sing one more time. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Such a wonderful group of folks. Fabulous indeed. And so as we acknowledge the love that is all around and through us, let's also affirm Unity's founding principle together. There is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, God, the source of all good. And our Unity vision, united in divine love and joy, we celebrate a peaceful and abundant world for all. And our mission, we are a thriving spiritual community, building bridges and inspiring transformation. Well, helping us with that, back again with us, we're so blessed, an award-winning singer-songwriter, mindfulness meditation teacher, yoga instructor, and life coach who has been influenced by 17 years of life overseas and a lifetime of spiritual seeking. It is Cindy's deepest desire to help the world find healing through the unveiling of the heart and letting go of the things that divide. Please give a warm welcome to Cindy Novello.
Morning, everyone. Happy early Valentine's Day. Yeah, what a nice energy's going on here today. So this was a fun little collection to put together. The first song is a song by Kate Wolf that was actually requested, I think, by Reverend Darlene, one of our past ministers here. So that's how it was introduced to me, is through Unity. And then I'm going to do a little Elvis Presley, because why not? And then a kid's song that I really love that I think is perfect for us here. So a nice little variety. All right, so this is Give Yourself to Love by Kate Wolf. Kind friends all gather around. Something I would say a little quicker. Listen together day has blessed us all today. Love has made a circle that holds us all inside, where strangers are as family, loneliness can't hide. You must give yourself to love. Love is what you're after. Open up your heart to the tears and laughter and give yourself to love. Give yourself to love. Walk the mountains in the rain. Learn to love the wind. I've been up before the sunrise to watch the day begin. Always knew I'd find you, though I never did know how. Like sunshine on a cloudy day, you stand before me now. You must give yourself to love. Love is what you're after. Open up your heart to tears and laughter and give yourself to love. Give yourself to love. Love is born in fire. It's planted like a seed. Love can't give you everything, but it gives you what you need. Love comes when you're ready. It comes when you're afraid. It will be your greatest teacher, best friend you have made. You must give yourself to love. Love is what you're after. Open up your heart to the tears and laughter and give yourself to love. Give yourself to love. Give yourself to love. Give yourself to love.
Thank you so much, Cindy, for that beautiful message and music. And now it's time to also welcome back Reverend Jennifer Hutchins, the founder of Unity Arts Ministry. Her mission is to inspire self-reflection and personal transformation through spiritual principles and the healing power of art. Through Unity Arts Ministry, Reverend Jennifer facilitates creative workshops, classes, and retreat experiences. Please welcome Reverend Jen.
Thank you and good morning. Special shout out to the dogs in the house. Those online, there actually is a dog in the house. I'm not being rude. Realize that might come across odd. Yeah. Spreading the love. Start with that. So we're almost to Valentine's Day. So surprise, our topic is love today. I'm sure y'all were just shocked by that. But perhaps we're going to take a slightly different twist than you were thinking with my title today, which is Your Valentine. Your Valentine. Now, this phrase, Your Valentine, reminds me of receiving perhaps a gift or maybe signing a card to somebody you hold dear in your heart. But it also has this really weird memory for me, which is associated with the middle school carnation fundraiser. I'm seeing some head nods. Do you all have this too? Yeah. So our middle school fundraiser happened about the time of Valentine's Day, and what they did was they would invite, these young adolescents to come in and purchase a carnation for $1. There's somebody, did you go to my school? Yeah, she went to the same school apparently, yeah. You could purchase a carnation for $1, and they would be sent to the person of your choice to their homeroom on Valentine's Day. So they would receive this little card that said your Valentine and, presumably your name, if you were being nice. And so this was sort of this weird, awkward thing, because what happened, as you can probably guess, right, is there would be some kids that would be walking around with this bouquet of carnations all day long from class to class, and other people empty-handed walking around. And so what it became was, instead of a celebration of love, it was a popularity contest in a sense, and where those who were not carrying carnations perhaps felt unloved and unworthy. And I've seen this since middle school with Valentine's Day celebrations, where there are some people who are like, hey, it's Valentine's Day. It's a day to celebrate love, and isn't that fantastic? And then there's other people who are like, yeah, I don't have a special someone in my life right now. Valentine's Day sucks, right? We've all maybe had this, if not we personally felt it, we've maybe heard somebody share these sentiments at some point. From the looks on people's faces here, I'm guessing you're with me. I can't see your faces online, but I'm gonna assume you're doing the same thing, right? You're with me on this. So I want to take this idea of your Valentine and I want to open it up. Because if I could go back to middle school as me now with what I know now, I would buy a carnation for everyone in the school. Everyone in the school. And I would just leave it signed, your Valentine. I wouldn't put Jen on it, because it's not about my personality. It's not about me individually, but it is about that love. It is about love and shining that love forward at a much deeper level. So preparing for today's talk, I did a little research on Valentine. Who is this Saint Valentine that we supposedly celebrate by honoring this tradition of love? And I found some really interesting things. First of all, out of curiosity, anybody in here know any history about Valentine? Not so much romantic, yeah.
Watched a little bit of romantic movies. Does that count?
So perhaps romantic movies that might be inspired by the idea of Valentine's Day. Yeah, so the actual storyline, there's some controversy around it. Some historians, I'm sure they've been in these debates since the 14th century about this topic. However, the person that we're celebrating actually lived in the 3rd century. And he was a Roman who converted to Christianity in a time when Christianity was outlawed by death. So here's a person whose storyline, right, has perhaps some of the story has inspired the Valentine's Day that we experience now. We're going to talk through some of this today. But I think that if Valentine was here now, the idea of it just being about romantic love might sit a little funny. So first of all, I said there's a little controversy, and the controversy is this: there might have been 2 Valentines that lived in about the same time period, in about the same area, that had some similar storylines. Possibly. Possibly it was one person, and we've got different stories coming from different places. Perhaps it was that this town really, really, really wanted to claim a saint, and so they said, hey, we had one too. Who knows? This was a very long time ago. I don't remember it myself. Maybe I was there in a past life. I don't know. So that's part of it. All right, second part. It's probably based on a real person, or 2, merged into one. And as I said, he was a 3rd century Roman who was a converted Christian, and he dedicated his life to converting others to Christianity by helping, by healing, by sharing the principles of love. And one of the things that he did that was very no-no at the time was he married couples during a time when marriages themselves were outlawed because there was a war going on. And the young men who were married did not have to go to war. So you want to get out of the war? How about you get married? So Valentine was helping couples to get married in a time when the marriages themselves were sort of no-no. So we have this little bit, maybe romantic love happening. He sacrificed himself for his Christian beliefs. I would say that's some spiritual love happening there. And then the third type of love that he demonstrated was helping others. This is love in action, love as practice. One of the stories attributed to Valentine is that he actually healed a young girl of blindness. That in itself is pretty cool. But who she was is even cooler. She was the daughter of the jailer who had him incarcerated until the time of his execution. And the story says that on the day of his execution, he wrote this girl a letter and signed it, "Your Valentine." Kind of puts a little twist on your Valentine, does it not? So we're going to explore these three different levels of love today. First, the human, the romantic, right? The weddings. Second, spiritual love. And third, love in action. So first, when we say romantic love, I want you to think human love, because it's from our sense of our humanity, right? This would be if I bought the Valentine carnation and I signed my name on it. This is coming from my personality to somebody else's personality. It's sort of an individual, and it's love directed at someone or perhaps something that we love, perhaps your pets, your children, right? It's not just about romance. But this level of love, the level of our human love, our humanity, oftentimes comes with some conditions around it. I love you because, ... I will continue to love you if, ... Yes? So sort of like this slightly wishy-washy love in that sense. It can come, it can go, and perhaps sometimes we have believed that some are worthy of love and some are not. Again, because we're seeing this on this level of individuality, of worthiness. And then there's also this other component to this where sometimes we falsely have believed that we are not complete in our own love unless we have somebody else there. Like they are completing me. Have you ever heard somebody say, "They make me whole"? I want to tell you right now, you are already whole. And you don't need a Valentine, a romantic Valentine, to make you whole. You are already whole. It is part of your spiritual nature. And this takes us to that spiritual piece. In the beginning, we said there is one power, one presence active in my life and in the universe, God the good. It is my belief, my very strong belief, my experience that God is love. God is love. And if God is love, and God is the presence that is everywhere, God is the source of all things, then you, my friends, are the very activity of love and expression. You are whole. Now, my son has grown up with me having these beliefs. And when he was about 5 years old, he's a cheeky little kid, by the way. He was about 5 years old. He was sitting down eating a bowl of macaroni and cheese. And he looked at me and he said, "Mommy, if God is love and love is everything, is cheese love?"
Mice love cheese.
Mice love cheese. I heard a yes, absolutely. Anyone else? Show of hands in the room. Is cheese love? All right. Those of you online, go ahead, write your comments. Is cheese love? All right.
Including Chica loves cheese.
Even Chica, our lovely canine friend here, likes cheese. So, cheese. Perhaps. I'm gonna leave this one up to you. I don't want you to leave today and said what I got out of the talk is Reverend Jen taught me that cheese is love. So yeah, everybody give cheese for Valentine's Day instead of chocolate this year. Sorry, vegans. No, there's vegan cheese. They'll work it out.
Don't give nice cheese for Christmas
It's a whole nother.
or for Valentine's.
I'll come back and we'll do that talk next time. All right, Emma. All right, next time round. All right. So, what I want you to get out of this, think on that. Think on that one, right? But what I want you to know is that you are love. You're not necessarily cheese, though, but you are love for sure, right? The cheese debate, take that home with you, work on that on your own, but you are 100% love. And what I love about the story of Valentine, the piece of this that we have lost, throw it out the window so we can give chocolates to like one person once a year. The core of why he is even a saint is that he died for his spiritual beliefs. He died because he was not willing to sacrifice the truth of the Christ love. All right, now some of you might really, really, really like cheese. Put that aside. How much do you really, really, really love God? How much is love of God as you understand God so much your guiding principle that you would die for that belief? Think about that. This is the level of love, of commitment that Valentine was actually demonstrating. This level of love that was strong enough to heal the daughter of the jailer keeping him. This is the level of love that our world is calling forward right now. This level that begins with us recognizing, yes, our human love for one another, but in that perhaps catching a glimpse of that greater love, of spiritual love. I think this is what Jesus was talking about when the Pharisees asked him, what is the greatest commandment? And he said, the first and greatest commandment is this, to love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your might, and all your soul. Now, I'm not talking about a God out there somewhere, the God of your knowing, the God of your being, the God, the source of all things, the very root of divine love. To love God first. And he goes on to say, and the second is like this, to love your neighbor as yourself. Now that's a deep love. That's a deep love. This is an unconditional love. It's not a because or if. There's no ands and buts, but unconditional, eternal love. This is a much bigger love. This is the love that sends the carnations to everyone because it truly understands everyone is worthy of love, that everyone is an expression of love, and that I am an expression of that love. So as I am giving to you of that love, I am sharing that love with you. It is a continuation of who I am to share that love out. And then as you receive that love, you are receiving that spiritual love, that Christ consciousness of love. So Valentine taught us romantic love, marrying people, keeping people safe, that love on the human level, and that love on the human level, we can begin to catch this glimpse of something greater. Then we have our spiritual devotion, our practices, our prayers, our meditations that help us remember God as love in the midst of all things. And then we take that even further and we put that love into practice out into the world, where we say, I am committed to living with compassion. I am committed to bringing more kindness into this world. I am committed to signing your Valentine to everyone through a smile, through gratitude, through forgiveness. Jesus goes on in his famous Sermon on the Mount to say, you've been told to love your neighbor, but to hate your enemy. And I tell you to love your enemy, to even love those who persecute you. Again, something that Valentine was demonstrating during his lifetime. So how deep is your love? And are you ready to commit to love, to be my Valentine, to be that love and expression that, again, that your very presence is like that letter, your Valentine, to everyone that you meet. So this week, I invite you to think a little bit differently about Valentine's Day, and perhaps not only celebrate it on one day, but celebrate it all week long, and see if that doesn't inspire you to continue to celebrating love on all levels of our being. I think in this way, we really do change the world. We are not just saying, oh, sure, I'm love and I love you, but I love you. Can we do that? Are we capable of that? I think we are. I think it is in our nature to do so. And I want to end today with a quote by Eric Butterworth, Unity minister. This was from a sermon of his titled Celebration of Love. Because God is love, and each of us is created in the image and likeness of this love. Each and every person is created in and of love. It's like the stuff of you. That's my words, not his. Love is the ever-present reality of our nature, and we are told, behold, I have loved you with an everlasting love. The entire love potential of God is within you all the time. You can never have any more. You can never have any less. You are always loved from within. What you need is to give it expression by loving. So the great need is not to love, not to be loved, but to love. I'm going to repeat that so we get it right. The great need is not to be loved, but to love. And so it is. Thank you all. I'd like to invite Cindy back up as we prepare for our time of meditation.
So I promised you some Elvis Presley. And while Jen was speaking, I remembered this beautiful poem by Hafiz, Persian poet Hafiz. And I'm choosing to play Elvis's song, Love Me Tender, as if you were inspired by Hafiz. Who knows? Maybe so. Here's the poem. It's called Admit Something. Everyone you see, you say to them, love me. Of course, you do not do this out loud. Otherwise, someone would call the cops. Still, though, think about this great pull in us to connect. Why not become the one who lives with a full moon in each eye that is always saying, with that sweet moon language, what every other eye in this world is dying to hear? Love me. go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. That's all of you. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Love me tender, love me long, take me to your heart, for it's there that I belong, and will never part. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Love me tender, love me dear, tell me you are mine. I'll be yours through all the years, till the end of time. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will.
Thank you, Cindy. as our time to sink ever deeper to our spirit, into our soul, into our hearts, as we lean into a time of meditation. I want to invite you to gently rest your eyes, perhaps a soft gaze, or close them, whatever is comfortable for you. Imagine your own heart right now reminding you, inviting you, love me tender. Love me tender. As we soften into our own heart space with this feeling of love and compassion for ourselves, we know that our heart becomes open, softened, ready to express this love more greatly out into the world. As everyone we pass invites us, love me tender. We love at the level of the Christ within ourselves, the level of the light of God within ourselves, that we behold this light in all others. Love me tender. Breathe in those words down to your heart space. Exhale love out into the world. Breathe in these words of truth, love me tender, all the way to your toes. Let your being be infused with love. Exhale love out into the world. Let us continue breathing in the presence, the awareness, the truth of love right here, right now, as we feel ourselves as receptors of love, as givers of love. Let us rest for a moment in the knowing and the truth of this love breathing us. We rest in the silence. On the next breath, begin to bring your awareness back to this now moment. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Breathing a nice deep breath of awareness into the body. And as we open our eyes, let us see with the eyes of love, the eyes of that light of truth, of love within us. Take a moment and look around at the beautiful ways that love is expressed in this room. What a blessing your love is. Thank you. We invite Cindy back once more to bless us with her music.
So this is a children's song that I was introduced to, asked to sing when I was asked to offer meditation and song for a group of children who were doing a social justice summer camp sponsored by some Baha'i folk. And I thought it was perfect for you all this morning. please feel free to join me on the choruses where it says, I think you're wonderful. When someone says that to me, I feel wonderful as wonderful can be. I think you're wonderful. Somebody says that to me. I feel wonderful, as wonderful can be. It makes me want to say the same thing to somebody new. And by the way, I've been meaning to say, I think you're wonderful too. If we practice this phrase in the most honest way and find something special in someone each day, we'll lift up the world one heart at a time. It all starts by saying this one simple line. I think you're wonderful. When somebody says that to me, I feel wonderful, as wonderful can be. It makes me want to say the same thing to somebody new. And by the way, I've been meaning to say, I think you're wonderful too. When each one of us feels important inside, loving and giving and glad we're alive. Oh, what a difference we'll make in each day, all because someone decided to say. Okay, say it like you mean it. I think you're wonderful, beautiful. When somebody says that to me, I feel wonderful, as wonderful can be. It makes me want to say the same thing to somebody new. And by the way, I've been meaning to say, I think you're wonderful too. Let's do that again. I think you're wonderful. When somebody says that to me, I feel wonderful, as wonderful can be. It makes me want to say the same thing to somebody new. And by the way, I've been meaning to say, I think you're wonderful too. And by the way, I've been meaning to say, I think you're wonderful too. Awesome!
Wonderful words of all the different levels of love, to be wonderful to all we meet. And so as our ushers come forward for our time of thanks, I invite you to join me as we hold our gifts to this community in our hands and love in our hearts. Let's affirm together, divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And so it is. As the love offering is collected, let's join Holly in singing, There Is Only Love. In this moment, in this place, I remember who I am, letting fear and worry fall away from me. I open my eyes and see there is only love. There is only love. It's a love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love. When I lose myself It's a love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love. And so here is our prayer of thanks to listen to. We are grateful and we bless the flow of good that supports our unity community. We bless the givers who give their time, talent, and treasure. We stand in the knowing that the flow of good goes forth only to return again and again. And so it is. Amen. Well, a special welcome to our guests today. Thank you for joining us. And if you would like more information about the Unity Movement and Unity of Lawrence, please pick up a welcome packet that's right out there in the foyer. And afterwards, join us downstairs because it's second Sunday potluck today. Downstairs, plenty of food. Join your Unity family for a time of fellowship and great food. Everyone is welcome. Then, this afternoon, join a host of local and regional sound practitioners for an immersive sound healing experience as we participate in a worldwide event in honor of our interconnected world. We will be connecting and creating a sacred sound in our sacred space. Love offerings will be accepted at the door in honor of unity and sound healing projects today from 3 to 4 o'clock right here. And then an announcement about Taizé. The word Taizé has 3 meanings. First, the name of a town in south central France, as well as the name of the ecumenical monastery that's located there. The name has also been given to the prayer service that has attracted thousands of people to the large but simple retreat center operated by the Taizé monks. The prayer service grew from the post-World War II efforts of Brother Roger, a Protestant monk who sought peace and reconciliation following the devastating war. Having worked in the French underground to hide Jews, Brother Roger believed that when prayer, chanted music, and meditation bring peace to our hearts, we in turn grow peace in the world. Those early prayer services in Taizé, France, grew into a worldwide Prayers for Peace movement that has engaged thousands of churches worldwide. In fact, there's probably a Taizé prayer service happening somewhere in the world at any given time. So here in Lawrence, the Taizé community is entering its 23rd season, having started in December 2000 as a joint effort of Plymouth Congregational Church and St. John the Evangelist Catholic Church. Through the years, number of hosting churches has grown and includes Unity in times past. Because a Taizé prayer service is ecumenical, all are welcome to come and pray in the spirit of Taizé. So our Taizé service here at Unity of Lawrence will be on Friday, February 24th at 6 p.m. All are welcome and invited. And then DARE, Drop In and Rest, is a volunteer program of the Coalition for Homeless Concerns. Their mission is to offer daily refuge with basic services to provide physical and emotional comfort for people who are homeless or at risk of homelessness. Throughout the month of February, we will be collecting items needed for their guests. So remember that love in action that Rev Jen spoke about. Here's one of the quickest ways to turn that around and use that this month. Please bring donation to the church by Sunday, February 26th, and the list of wanted items is in the foyer. Thank you for your generosity and love in action. Save the date. A one-day retreat will be held at Fairchild Wellness Retreat on Saturday, March 4th. Watch for more information and when to sign up. Oh. Don't save that date, but hold the affirmation that that date is coming to you soon. And I'm actually grateful because I won't be here that date. So I know it will be a date I can attend because I'll want to. Thank you. Then you don't have to save that date, but we don't know the date, so don't worry about it. Buy cheese. Holy cheeses.
Could I get you to announce this too? Do this once a
Absolutely.
month and it's February 26th.
Sure. However, February 26th, fresh from the press, there is a meditation, mindful movement, and sound bath with Cindy Novello. And that is at Blue Stem Yoga on February 26th, 3:30 to 4:45. Yay. And the Crochet and Knitting Group meets. I said it out loud the other way, so maybe that's why it's being written this way. The Crochet and Knitting Group meets on Thursdays at 6:30 in the Fellowship Hall. Everyone is invited. Bring a project to work on or come and learn a new skill. Contact Kathy in the office with any questions. And join us next Sunday when, Fairness Wellness Center. I'm having a hard time today. Cheryl Miller is going to bring us the message, The Power of Self-Reflection, and special music with Chris Hudson. So now it's time to rise as you are able and join Holly in singing the peace song. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be. With God, earth creator, united all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth. And as we lower our hands, let's say the prayer of protection together. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us.